Hey everybody, my name is KidLod404 and welcome to the second episode of my Black Ops 2 multiplayer guide. In this episode, we're going to be taking a look at the Type 25 assault rifle. The Type 25 is unlocked at level 4. The damage output goes from 33 to 22, which means this is going to be a 4 to 5 shot kill weapon. Multipliers are standard for the assault rifles. You'll get a 1.2 times multiplier for every headshot, and the rate of fire for the Type 25 is at an above average 937.5 rounds per minute. The Type 25 in Black Ops 2 takes its roots from the FAMAS from Black Ops 1. They both have the high rate of fire and medium to low recoil, however the Type 25 is a bit worse because it requires one extra bullet to kill than the FAMAS did in Black Ops 1. The Type 25 has decent recoil for an assault rifle as the range goes from medium to low. In addition, it's worth to note that the Type 25 has relatively low recoil at the beginning of the magazine when you first fire the weapon. However, because the Type 25 fires so fast, you'll notice that the recoil starts to kick up the longer you hold the trigger. Overall, the Type 25 is good because of its high rate of fire. More bullets means more damage, and this trait is actually really unique in the assault rifle category. Also, because of its high rate of fire, the Type 25 can do a lot better than most assault rifles in close quarters combat against SMGs and shotguns. On the flip side of things, the Type 25 requires its user to become very accurate when using the weapon. If you miss your first initial shots on the opponent, you'll notice that your magazine capacity will drop very quickly, and this will limit your capability of taking out multiple targets at once. The low damage output spells more bad news for the Type 25, and it contributes more to the need of accuracy. The first attachment I'm going to be talking about is the Reflex Sight. Remember how I said with the Type 25 you need to be accurate in order to do well with the Type 25? Well, the Reflex Sight will make that much easier. The Reflex Sight gives you much more peripheral vision over the opponent and is much better than the default iron sights of the Type 25. With the aiming assistance of the Reflex Sight, you'll notice that the opponents will drop faster and you'll save a lot of bullets in your magazine as well. The next attachment I recommend is the Suppressor for the Type 25. This one is an obvious choice. Of course, if we're going to go behind enemy lines, we do not want the enemy to see us on the radar, so the Suppressor will hide us from the radar and will keep the enemy confused on exactly where you are. The last attachment I recommend is the extended clip attachment. This one is very important because if you notice, the Type 25 shoots very fast. It has a very fast rate of fire, and therefore the bullets rapidly deplete from the Type 25. With the extended clip attachment, it's going to be the instance between you having enough bullets to kill that one extra person versus you having to be forced to reload and probably dying in the process. I recommend extended clips to bolster the overall capacity of the Type 25. Now let's move on to perks. The first perk I recommend is in the perk 1 tier slot, and I recommend Ghost. This one is very obvious as well. It kind of goes in tandem with the idea of the Suppressor. Basically, you want to keep yourself off the radar, and UAVs are very common and very rampant in Black Ops 2. Using Ghost, and while you're moving, you can position yourself strategically so the enemy will never know where you are. You can go behind enemy lines and deal a lot of damage without them even knowing where you are. For the next perk, we're going to be choosing a tier 2 category perk called Scavenger. Scavenger is going to be very important for this build because we're not going to be taking a secondary pistol, and therefore you're going to eventually run out of Type 25 ammunition. With Scavenger, after you kill an opponent, you can pick up their Scavenger bag and resupply your ammunition. In addition, you'll also be able to resupply the grenades you chose to bring for this class. And finally, we're going to choose a tier 3 perk called Engineer. Engineer is going to be very important because we're going to go deep into enemy lines, and of course, since we're going to go into their base, we don't want to get tripped up by any bouncing betties, claymores, or shock charges, or even things like sentry guns or guardians. That's going to be very bad for us. Engineer is going to light up in bright red enemy score streaks as well as their equipment, so you can evade them as well as not die to them in the process. The final items that we're going to be choosing for this class are a pair of EMP grenades. EMP grenades are very useful in Black Ops 2. They disable all enemy equipment and score streaks, and these items go hand in hand with Scavenger and Engineer. Scavenger is always going to give you a healthy supply of EMP grenades to throw at the opponent, As well with Engineer, it'll allow you to see enemy score streaks and equipment, and you can take them out very easily, even through walls, because the EMP grenades have a large distance, a large radius with them. You can take out a lot of stuff from the enemy from very far away. And that wraps up our analysis of the Type 25. I had a lot of fun using the Type 25 when making this video, and hopefully you guys will too after watching this tutorial. Until next time, my name is Kidlot404, and peace. Thank you guys for watching. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you would, please like and favorite the video. It really helps my YouTube channel grow. Also, you can click the annotations on the screen to watch more videos of mine. And finally, if you're new to this channel, please check out my video guide, link in the description of this video. Basically, it's a document that lists and organizes all my best content all in one nice, neat place for you guys to peruse, so you can watch the videos that you want to watch. Thank you for supporting me, Kidlot404, and the Nintendo Wii U.